Hello, you motorcycle enthusiasts. In addition to the disassembly and assembly videos you're already familiar with, here's a short video series that will give you a closer look at the contents of keister repair kits. I'll show you what's inside and what it's used for. Here I've laid out the rebuild kit for the Yamaha XJ900. But I'm not talking about the XJ900 diversion, but its predecessor, the one with a model number of 31A. The contents of each rebuild kit is essentially the same. There's only a small difference in the sizes of the jets. All right, the first part is this little air jet. I'm going to show you where it goes here in the carb, and it has to be placed right in here. And continuing on here, we've got the idle jet in the main jet, and then we've got the air-fuel mixture screw, along with a new spring, a washer, an O-ring. And the way I laid it out here is also the order in which it has to be assembled. Of course, both parts of the float needle valve and the O-ring has already been attached. And over here we've got a new partial load needle, as well as a new jet holder. And here we have a new gasket for the float bowl cover and the drain plug that goes along with it. And then we've got these 4 O-rings. They're all the same size, and therefore these little ducts right here. And these allow for the free flow of gas from one carb to the other. With some of the other models, the inflow is here in the middle. But in this particular carb, it's right in this little spot here. So right here, you've got a connector, and here, and this is what distributes the gas to the other carbs. There are 2 O-rings on each end of these little tubes. So for each rebuild kit, and of course you're going to need 4, there are going to be 4 of these O-rings. So you're going to attach 2 right here and another 2 on this end as well. And here's the T-pipe fuel connection, which doesn't need any O-rings. And then in addition to all that, in between the carbs, there's this little plastic part, and that's for ventilation. And here on the right, as well as this on the left, there's going to have to be an O-ring attached to that as well. When you take a look in the video description, you're going to see the rebuild kits. And that should pretty much wrap it up. And like I've said before, if you're going to go through the whole trouble of taking one of these carbs apart, you might as well go ahead and get some of these parts replaced and make sure that the carburetor lasts for as long as possible before its next cleaning. Yes, friends, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. We appreciate your support through subscriptions and wish you lots of fun while working on your projects. Until the next video, ciao.